Show, starring the Statler Brothers, with their special guests, Pat Boone and Teresa Brewer, along with Janie Fricke, Rex Allen Jr., the All-American Band, the Bill Walker Orchestra, and me, Sherry Page. And now, the most awarded act in the history of country music, the entertainers on and off the record, Harold, Phil, Jimmy, and Don, the Statler Brothers.
Grand, where a little ball of rhythm as it shines stand. People gather round and they clap their hands. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops the boogie woogie rag, he's Chattanooga shoe shine boy. He charges you a nickel just to shine one shoe. Makes the oldest kind of leather look like new. Feels as though you want to dance when he gets through. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops the boogie woogie rag, he's Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Do it, guys.
It's a wonder that the rag don't tear the way he makes it pop. You should see him bang the air.
With his hoppity, hippity, 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 hoppity, hop. He opens up the business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to catch them early when they're feeling fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops the boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Do it again.
It's a wonder that the rag don't tear the way he makes it pop. You should see him bang the air.
With his hoppity, hippity, 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 hoppity, hop. He opens up the business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to catch them early when they're feeling fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine. It's a great big bundle of joy. He pops the boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. He pops the boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Wop, bop.
Thank you very much, and welcome to the Statler Brothers Show. We are the Statler Brothers, and this is Saturday night in Nashville, and I'm Don.
And I'm Jimmy.
I'm Phil.
And I am the ghost of 1957. What do you think? Huh?
You certainly
What do
are
you
that. No question about it. Tonight is very special. Tonight we pay tribute to the 50s. Tonight it's all 50s music back when we dressed like this, sang songs like these, and made memories that we cherish so much today.
Could I say something about those memories?
Don't let me stop you.
I won't.
Okay.
We're always speaking about memories and talking about what great memories they were, and we all know that memories are better the farther away you get from them, okay? Everybody's always talking about old school memories and old school chums. I think we'll just start off talking about that. Let me ask you all now, right here, just raise your hand. How many of you all here tonight have been to one of those high school class reunions? Let me see that.
Oh,
okay, then.
A bunch of, yeah.
Then you know what I'm talking about when I say the only reason you go to one of them things is to see how much better you look than everybody else. Isn't that the truth?
They're honest.
Yeah.
They're honest.
You're always glad to see that star football player. Remember how handsome he was? Now he's got one of these. Yeah. And you're glad of it too, aren't you? And he's bald-headed. No offense.
No offense.
And that football player is the one that's married to that little, cute, tiny cheerleader. Remember how pretty and snotty and little and cute she was? She walks away and she's about that wide across the back. Looks like a bushel basket full of pom-poms. He's overfed and she's fed up.
Yeah.
But it's a great memory.
Great memory.
I'll tell you another great memory I have, and I know all of you do. This is one we all share. School lunches. You remember those? You'd stand in line for 30 minutes and they'd serve you one of those little round red rubber hot dogs. You remember them? they'd throw them out back later and the dogs wouldn't even eat them. But that's a great memory. But I guess the greatest one of all, though, is the senior prom. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I know with me, you couldn't ask a girl out till your daddy told you whether you could have the car or not. And my old man would wait till the last minute. He'd finally break down and say, well, boy, yeah, I guess you can go if you're home by 8:30. So I'd always wind up with something that didn't have time to shave her legs. And she'd had onions for supper. That's a great memory.
You painted a beautiful picture for our memory show, I tell you that.
Hey, don't worry about it. Part of it was a lie.
Which part?
About the hot dogs. I really thought they were good.
Well, I think the show we've got is good. I know it is. We've got Pat Boone.
Yeah.
Teresa Brewer. Janie Fricke. Rex Allen Jr., the All-American Band, the Bill Walker Orchestra, and the sweet voice of Sherry Page. So we'll be right back with one of the best class reunions you've ever seen. See you in a minute.
Brought to you by...
We have covered some of the best songs and best musical eras this country has known. Whether it was the roaring 20s, the thrifty 30s, the swinging 40s, the rockin' 50s, the reckless 60s, the sexy 70s, the electronic 80s, or the now 90s, we love them all.
But tonight we salute the fabulous 50s, and no one artist did more to make that decade fabulous than our guest, Pat Boone. The hits were uncountable, but this was unmistakably one of our favorites.
You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You broke my heart when you said we part. Ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh well, goodbye. Although I'll cry, ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame.
More new artists invaded the pop field in the late 50s than invaded country music in the late 80s. That's when rock and roll was born. But not many captured the teenager and the parents at the same time. Maybe only one, and he moved from rock to ballads so smoothly you hardly even knew that he made the move. With white bucks and gold records, he was the American dream, and he made all our dreams come true. Oh, my darling, oh, my lover, if dreams came true, dear, I'd dream you everything, that you would always be happy as a king. If dreams came
Almost immediately, Hollywood saw the charm of this new recording idol. He not only starred in movies of his own, he sang the theme songs to other blockbusters like Friendly Persuasion, Anastasia, Exodus, and of course he sang in his own films too, like Bernadine, State Fair, and Mardi Gras. We could pick any number, but my pick was from the 1956 hit movie that starred Gary Cooper and Anthony Perkins. And even with those names, one of the highlights was the singer and the song heard over the credits. Thee I love more than the meadows so green still, more than the mulberries on the hill, more than the buds on the mayapple tree. I love thee. Arms I have strong as the oak for this occasion. Lips I have to kiss thee to in friendly persuasion. Thee is mine, though I don't know many words of praise. Thee pleasure me in 100 ways. Put on your bonnet, your cape, and your glove, and come with me. For thee I love.
It was the age of cover songs, and what that meant was 2 or 3 singers would have a hit on the same song at the same time. This happened to Pat a number of times, but he was always the one who put it out first. And make no mistake about it, this was his hit.
Wop bop a loo bop a lop and boom tutti frutti. Already, tutti frutti. Already, tutti frutti. Already, tutti frutti. Already, tutti frutti. Already. Wop bop a loo bop a lop and boom. I got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. I got a gal named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. You don't know what she does to me. Tutti frutti, already. 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 Wop bop a doo lop a lop Pat Boone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Boone.
On a day like today, we pass the time away, writing love letters in the sand. How you laughed when I cried each time I saw the tide take our love letters from the sand. You made a vow that you would ever be true, but somehow that vow meant nothing to you. Now my broken heart aches with every wave that breaks over love letters in the sand. Made a vow that you would ever be true, but somehow that vow meant nothing to you. Now my broken heart with every wave that breaks over love letters in the sand.
Poodle skirts and ducktail hair. That ain't bad. That ain't half bad. That ain't bad at all.
With one of the most distinct voices in any era, you never confused anyone else with her unique style. She had a voice that was, and still is, the most recognizable anywhere.
The legendary Bing Crosby once referred to her as the Sophie Tucker of the Girl Scouts. Now, that may not ring a bell with some of you, but believe me, it put her in the big leagues where she belongs. It was 1953, and there were a lot of big leaguers on the charts, going up or down, but no others that got there by a simple ricochet. They warned me when you kissed me, your love would ricochet. Your lips would find another, and your heart would go astray. I thought that I could hold you with all my many charms, but then one day you ricocheted to someone else's arms, and baby, I don't want a ricochet romance. I don't want a ricochet romance. If you're careless with your kisses, find another's turtle dove. I can't live on ricochet romance. No, no, not me. If you're gonna ricochet, baby, I'm gonna set you free. If you're gonna ricochet, baby, I'm gonna set you free.
This lady started singing at 5 years old. Yep, that's right, you heard me, 5 years old, and singing on the radio. Of course, over the years, she went on to win accolades and awards and quite a few gold records thrown in for good measure. But that wasn't all she won. She won the people's hearts, and some pretty important hearts at that. In 1956, she co-wrote a song called I Love Mickey. It was about Baseball Hall of Famer Mickey Mantle. He wound up on the record, too. Why? Because his favorite singer just happened to be Teresa Brewer. Even Connie Francis and Bette Midler expressed their admiration of Miss Music. None of us want to try to get along without you now. Gonna get along without you now. My love, gonna get along without you now. Got along without you before I met you. Gonna get along without you now. Gonna didn't like you anyhow. So long, my honey, goodbye, my dear. Gonna get along without you now. Got along without you before I met you. Gonna get along without you now. So long, my honey, goodbye, my dear. Gonna get along without you now. Yeah.
Well, a song that was sung on a Studio One television production by another girl singer sounded like a hit to lots of people in the recording industry. Teresa Brewer said the TV show was on at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and she was in the studio the same night recording the song. Now, that's staying on top of your career. It was a time when the song was so important to the public that there would be several versions on the charts at the same time. That's what happened to this song, but it didn't keep Teresa Brewer from selling 1 million records for simply asking, "Let me go, lover." Let me go, let me go, let me go, lover, let me be, set me free from your spell. You made me weak, you cut me deep, I can't sleep, lover. I was cursed from the first day I fell. You don't want me, but you want me to go on wanting you. How I pray that you will say that we're through. Please turn me loose, oh what's the use? Let me go, lover, let me go, let me go, let me go.
Then Teresa Brewer teamed up with Don Cornell and sang this song that proved that singing along with the radio was not an easy thing to do. You can stumble and get hurt with this tongue twister.
You'll never get away, 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 never get away.
If you become a train and shoot you out of sight, then I'll become a red caboose and trail you day and night.
If you become a bird and fly up in the blue, then I'll become a superjet and take right after you.
Oh, you'll never get away, 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 never get away.
Ladies and gentlemen, Teresa Brewer.
Closer, my dear, come closer.
Teresa Brewer.
Miss Music.
And here's a 50s quiz. In 1957, he had a musical variety show on ABC every Thursday night at 9. Who was he?
57, Child of the 50s, and so many more memory songs. But then we wrote a song covering the 50s and even the decade before, and we wound up in an international situation.
Wait a minute, are you going to tell them about us being banned in England?
Exactly. In our song, Do You Remember These, there's a line that refers to knickers. Now, true, this was before the 50s, and we never wore them, but the line in the song says, knickers to your knees, meaning those type of golf pants. Well, in England, knickers does not mean short pants.
It seems that in jolly old Britain, knickers are, how do I say it, ladies' undies.
You can't say it any plainer than that, huh?
Well, I could, but anyway. Over there, when they say knickers to your knees, they're thinking about something besides the moon over Big Ben. I'm telling you this. So the BBC banned our record, but we still sing it, and we're going to sing it again right now.
Saturday morning cereals, chapters 1 through 15. Dry paper, penny loafer, Lucky Strike green. Lamb chops, sock hops, need a baker, Pepsi please. Ah, do you remember these? Cigar bands on your hand, your caddy socks roll down. Sticks, no plugs, and aviator caps with flaps that button down. Movie stars on Dixie cup tops and knickers to your knees. Ah, do you remember these? The hit parade, great parade, Sadie Hawkins dance. Metal pushers, ducktail hair, big in your pants. Howdy doody, tutti fruity, the seam up the back with hose. Ah, do you remember those?
And now James Dean, he was king, Sunday movies were taboo. The senior prom, Judy's mom, rock and roll was new. Cracker Jack Pryor, stars in your eyes, ask Daddy for the keys. Oh, do you remember these?
Boogeyman, lemonade stand, taking your tonsils out. Indian burn and wait your turn, and 4 bell balls you're out. Cigarette loads and secret codes and saving lucky stars. Can you remember down that bar?
To boat mixed shirts and bender skirts and crinoline petticoats. Amongst the word and a dirty bird and a double root beer float. Moon hubcaps and loud heel taps, he's a real gone cat. Ah, do you remember that?
Dance those little moron jokes and cooties in her hair. Captain Midnight Ovaltine and the whip at the county fair. Charles Atlas course, Roy Rogers horse, and only the shadow knows. Ah, do you remember those?
Like Gable's charm, frog in your arm, loud bubblers pitching blue. Going steady, Veronica and Betty, white bucks and blue suede shoes. Knock, knock jokes.
Who's there? Dewey.
Dewey, who?
Dewey, remember these? Yes, we do. Ah, Dewey, do we remember these?
Of course, tonight we're saluting the 50s, but it doesn't matter what musical decade you choose. Janie can sing them all and sing them well. Here's a memory from our own Janie Fricke.
See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise on a crocodile. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the Just remember when a dream appears, you belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember till you're home again, you belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. And maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. But remember, darling, till you're home again, you belong to me. When we come back, we're going to the movies with Pat
State
Boone.
Fair.
And Ann Margaret.
Yes, yes. And Ann Margaret. I saw State Fair 4 times.
I saw it 3 times before I realized Pat Boone was in it.
That's right. And Ann Margaret.
And Ann Margaret.
Yes, that's right. And then I saw Pat in April Love.
And Shirley Jones.
Yes, and the song. And tonight, it's Pat and the song in the classic corner. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Boone.
April love is the very dawn. Every star's a wishing star that shines for you. And April love is all the 7 wonders. One little kiss can tell you this is true. Sometimes an April day will suddenly bring showers, rain to grow the flowers for her first bouquet. But April love can't slip right through your fingers. So if she's the one, don't let her run away. Sometimes an April day will suddenly bring showers, rain to grow the flowers for her first bouquet. But April love can slip right through your fingers. So if she's the one, don't let her run It's not unusual for someone to claim this next song as their favorite. It even makes you think you've got pretty good taste when Teresa Brewer admits it's her favorite too. Ladies and gentlemen, till I waltz again with you, here's Teresa Brewer.
Till I waltz again with you. Let no other hold your side. If my dreams could all come true, you'll be waiting for my arms until I kiss you once again. Keep my love locked in your heart, darling, I'll return and then we will never have to part. Though it may break your heart and mine, the minute when it's time to go, remember, dear, each word divine, that meant I love you so till I waltz again with you. And just the way we are tonight, I will keep my promise true. For you are my guiding light. Till I waltz again with you. Keep my love locked in your heart. Darling, I'll return and then we will never have to part. Though it may break your heart and mine, the minute when it's time to go, remember, dear, each word divine, and that meant I love you so till I waltz again with you. And just the way we are tonight, I will keep my promise true. For you are my guiding light, my light, my light. I will keep my promise true till I waltz again with you. There's a little brown church in the
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got everybody in his hands. He's got everybody in his hands. He's got everybody in
got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his
The Statlers will be right back.
And Pat Boone.
And be here next time, because we ain't even started yet.
Good night.
Good night.
Provided by Budget Rent-A-Car, the official rent-a-car company for Opryland USA and Opryland Hotel. The smart money is on budget. Accommodations provided by Embassy Suites Hotel, Nashville, located in the Opryland Airport area. For reservations, call 1-800-EMBASSY.